Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. I know this is a bit of a strange introduction because this is being made obviously very, very hastily, I suppose. I just realized as I was going through the video, there's a very important, clarification that needs to be made. Just that, I think in the review, you'll see me making some references to the holidays and stuff. This review was filmed in December of 2020. Of course, here we are in January 2021. So that's why, it's not like, the energy drinks are just making my brain just completely self-implode or something. That's all. The video was filmed about a month ago, but the review still stands. It's still perfectly valid, and that's all that there is to it. So buckle in, sit back, relax, and let's take a little trip back in time to our favorite year, 2020. Let's do this. Hello, everyone. This is Energy Crisis, the energy drink report. Well, here we are. Welcome, one and all. Here we are for an energy drink review, an energy crisis energy drink review. Now, you can see by the light there, you might be saying, well, what is going on exactly? Do you have a bright festive campfire going on? Is the sun coming up? Is the sun going down? What exactly is going on? Well, I'm filming this one at sundown because I am a creature of the night, but I am doing an energy drink review to keep me energized, to keep me going, and here we are. I've gotten a lot of requests for this energy drink, and I thought to myself, well, now's the time to do it. It was released about a month ago, and I was thinking to myself, well, is the time right to do it? I think it is now. Let me ask you a question. When it comes down to the holiday season, what do you think of? What do you think of when you think of just this time of year? All the holidays, the dawning of a new year, what comes to mind? Is it watermelons? Because that's what Monster Energy has in store for you. That's right, Monster is bringing in the holiday season right here with their Ultra Watermelon energy drink. It is part of their, their Ultra lineup, which is very popular. Again, I got a lot of requests for this one. So this is what it is. This drink, they're saying, just has, 0 sugar, 0 calories. It's supposed to, I guess, just be a healthier, so to speak, alternative to some of their other drinks, if you still want that energy boost. But they say that this, I guess, has watermelon flavor to it. You can see, though, they have a festive-looking can. I guess it's supposed to resemble a watermelon, but, you can also see that, well, it has the holiday red and green colors and some fireworks to celebrate the fact that we're finally getting close to getting out of this year. And that's what we've got. Monster Energy Ultra Watermelon. Here's a little bit of description. Again, on the top here it says 0 sugar, L-carnitine, taurine in it. We're going to see how good this tastes. Also going to see the effectiveness of this. Now, reading the description here on the can, says this contains no fruit juice. Well, it actually doesn't have 0 calories. It has 10 calories. But still, look, 10 calories is pretty good, all things considered. But it does have 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of sugar. Other ingredients include carbonated water, citric acid, taurine, natural flavors, sodium citrate, Panax ginseng flavor, L-carnitine, L-tartrate, caffeine, sorbic acid, so on and so forth. Lots of these ingredients in there. Caffeine content, what we want to know, 150 milligrams of caffeine per can. Not recommended, of course, for children, people sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women, or women who are nursing. Of course, your standard warning. This is motivational. I know we've been through a lot, but read this. That's on the side here. I'll read it to you, and get ready. Monster Energy Ultra Watermelon. Under the firework-lit night sky, you've got your crush by your side with good music and better friends. It's the best summer ever. Ultra Watermelon is summertime in a can. You can enjoy it at any time. Zero sugar, easy drinking, refreshing flavor with the explosive Monster Energy blend to light up those summer nights. Unleash the Ultra Beast. You might say, well, what's wrong with you, Review Bra? Why are you laughing like some sort of sick maniac right now? I'm kind of laughing because the time that this was released, what time of the year it is right now, and what's going on, I mean, it's just kind of funny. I've been getting all of these requests. Here I was thinking that maybe this is, like, I was thinking watermelon, you know, that is an odd flavor to release this time. And here we are, you know, approaching New Year, the end of January, and the summertime drink, everyone's favorite summertime drink. I don't know, maybe this is one of those things, like, you know, you're sitting there with a snowstorm raging outside, and you want to transport yourself to a better place right now, like maybe those folks on that plane are, and, you know, so you're just going to close your eyes, drink down, or guzzle down the Ultra Watermelon Monster, and, you know, envision that, you know, you're at the park on, you know, enjoying a nice barbecue or something. Who's to say? We know what's in it. We know that it's just supposed to taste like watermelon, I imagine. So we shall pour it out now. Although first I'll get a thumbnail shot. You know, something like this, right? I'm, you know, showing off the goods there. We'll get a thumbnail at one point or another. But let's open this up. Pour it out. I know my pouring skills are dismal, but it's the thought that counts. A whole can's worth. Keep that there for clout. Looks like I'm drinking a glass of nice blood that I always do to keep me energized to begin with. You know, vampire joke and all. You can see the carbonation, though. Some good bubbles rising. And, there we go. Watermelon drink. So, I'm just going to take a sip or two, see how it tastes, and then what I'm going to do is, of course, to taste effectiveness, you kind of have to give it some time, so then we'll reconvene, you know, in a couple hours, and we'll figure out, well, does this do anything, does it not? We'll go from there. So, let's just see how good of a drink this is. Monster Energy Ultra Watermelon. Going in. Take one more sip. Not bad. Not bad. There isn't too much to say about this one, because I think that it's pretty straightforward. Now, I mean, given the fact that it is not freezing cold, you know, right now, I mean, I'm comfortable, you know, long sleeves with a suit, and all, but definitely it's not like 100 degrees outside or anything. I would say that you could drink this drink at any time, although, you know, it is, I would say, a drink that would work better in warmer weather. That's why I was kind of confused of the watermelon flavor. I would have expected this drink to really be at least heavily promoted, maybe around, you know, April, May, you know, as the weather begins to warm. So that's just one thing. But it's very straightforward. It's very to the point. It still has that sweetness, of course, from the artificial sweeteners. Although you can't really, a lot of the time these artificial sweeteners, you know, they have that, it's like sweet and sugary, but it's not. It has that off type of flavor. But this just has a regular sweetness. Very watermelon-y. That's all I can say. It's refreshing. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's cool. It's refreshing. Very much like watermelon with a good hint of sweetness. Some nice carbonation to it as well. Again, I know I poured it how I poured it. I am no skilled bartender, but all things considered, I think it's basic. It's straightforward. They said that it was going to taste like watermelon, and it does. It's certainly a refreshing watermelon flavored drink. Definitely to the point. There's no frills, no surprises, good or bad, but again, sometimes it's a good thing. It's like, alright, I really like watermelon. I just want to get a drink that tastes like watermelon and gives me energy. Well, guess what? You're in luck. Monster has you covered there. So, knowing what we know, now we're going to reconvene and we're going to see the effectiveness a bit later on. So I'm just going to guzzle this down, and then I'll let you know how I'm feeling. See you all in a bit. Alright, so just checking in on a final update in terms of the effectiveness of the drink. It's been a good number of hours, I'd say like 7 or 8, since I took it. Here's just very, very quickly. It sets in quick. As long as you down it, that 150 milligrams of caffeine, it kicks in real quick. And it keeps you going for a few hours. The one thing I noticed this time around is that there was a definite crash. I mean, I'm tired. Usually I have difficulty falling asleep, but I feel like right now, if I put my head to the pillow, I'm gonna be going to sleep pretty soon. So there is a crash this time around. I think that just happens from time to time. But I would say if you like watermelon, you want a short term. Short term is, I think, the thing to pay attention to here. A short term energy boost that, might last a few hours, but then wear off pretty quickly after that. Then this might be the drink for you. Again, I'd say, be a fan of watermelon to get the full experience and get the most out of it. Price for it was $3, so all said and done considered, I'll give it a 7.0 flat out of 10. Again, it's a basic drink, straightforward, and efficacy, it's somewhat effective, but again, not the longest lasting drink I've seen. So with that, that's all that I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Report of the Week, and today's review was for the Monster Energy Ultra Watermelon. Thanks and take care.